Hi, Firestarter here, and welcome to my review of the Masked Rider SH Figuarts Masked Rider Ryuki and Dragredder. I'm so happy. Ever since the photo came out a couple months back, I've been anticipating to get this for a real long time. And now that it's here, I'm gonna show you the box art we got here, Kamen Rider Ryuki. A nice, really nice box art. We got here the Dragredder, Kamen Rider Ryuki symbol over here, Kamen Rider Ryuki. It's not Masked Rider, but Kamen Rider Ryuki. It says here on a lot of the sides of the box. Yeah. And at the back, on the back, we have other forms for Kamen Rider Ryuki. We have the final bento, the advent, guard vent, sordo vento, strike to vento, and of course Dragon Rider kick. I couldn't fathom how nice this box art is, and probably not the best one. My number one pick is the FX part set for this year, but this doesn't fall short in terms of the awesomeness and the nice box art that you're seeing right now with the Masked Rider Ryuki. Now let's get it on and open this. And these are all the accessories, and we have here the stage for Kamen Rider Ryuki. And it's a nice paint on it, and nice design. It says here Kamen Rider Ryuki. That's basically it. There are a lot of slots here for these. This is what you used for to make the dragon stand up. And we got the strike vent header, the Dragredder, and it has also a ball joint over here, so you can move and twist the arm, the head left and right, and up and down. This is an extra head. The dragon has its own head. It's slightly smaller than the dragon. And we have here for the strike vent, the drag visor. And as you can see here, there are a lot of cool details and paints and molds. And it also has a hinge over here, so you can move that up and down. Nice. We have a lot of hands, especially holding hands, to hold these. This is the guards or the handles for the shields. And there's also a holding hand for the sword. There's also a holding hand for every bits and pieces that you want to use for the for any of the accessories that you have or that's included on the box. We have two kinds of relaxed hands. This one is more open palmed, and this one is like chopping. And that's it. I'll give you a closer look on the mold. It's very nice, very well detailed, and although it is on a red molding, the edges and the details on it are really seen. So I'm finished with the accessories. Let's go with the dragon. And the main attraction of this box is the dragon itself. This is the reason why you're buying the whole figure, the whole SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Ryuki, is because of this wonderful and really nicely painted dragon. It has a lot of pivot points and hinges and ball joints, so you'll definitely know that this moves a lot. It may take you a while though to get used to all of the possibilities for the dragon. The dragon's face or the mouth has this really nice painted silver lining, and it opens and closes, and it also has this nice good looking whiskers, really red metallic paint. It has underneath the guard, actually it's already hidden, but it is the arms and legs of the dragon. It has a hinge on the arm. It swivels from left to right, up and down, and it's all over the place. It's really a posable dragon. it takes me some time. And the claws are painted in metallic silver, and it's really glossy when it comes to most of the parts of the dragon, except for the joints, which is just molded in red. But again, most of the detail on the dragon is in metallic paint, especially the lines here and the gold trims at the end of each segment. So we'll take off this sword over here because we're gonna use it later, and the guards also. These are like easy to remove, like so. You got two that you can remove those for the so you can latch those on the arms of Kamen Rider Ryuki. This is what it looks like at the back. And then say goodbye dragon, and let's go with the Ryuki. And this is Ryuki. We have let's go with the articulation points. We got the head on the neck joint, and the joints on the neck and the head is very well hidden. As you can see here, it swivels, it moves, it has a free-flowing movement for the head, and we got a swivel on the arms over here. And the architecture on how the arms were or the joints were made is different from the other SHFs that you've seen so far. So it's kind of nice that you see a different kind of engineering to Kamen Rider Ryuki, and you'll see the effort and the thought that went into this figure. Of course, he has this up and down movement for the arms, although the problem is because of this accent, you can't move the whole arm in the 90-degree angle. So you need to push down first the arm before you can swivel that in to make it 90 degrees. And there's this double jointed elbow, swiveling hand, hip joint, and you don't see a sort of the double hinge architecture over here or engineering. It's now latched like a really big hinged ball joint to make you to let Ryuki move from left to right. It also does the splits really quite well. Swivel over here, double jointed knee. See the angle, how it bends. It's really nice. And there's also a new type of hinge on the ankle. It's also well hidden against the shins over here, and it also goes up and down, swivels a little bit left to right, and there's also a hinge on the toe. Another thing that sells this figure is the belt. The belt is independent from the waist, and you can remove actually this henshin device, which has a great amount of detail on it. Let me just zoom in. Yeah, you cannot place cards in, that's for sure, because how small the accessory is. But at least you can do this with Kamen Rider SH Figuarts Ryuki, which it's one point. I forgot to mention there are also advent cards. Let me put down Ryuki. There are really small cardboard advent cards, just like this one. I'm trying to let the camera focus just a little bit, but there's a great amount of detail also in that. We have 5. Just letting you showing you one of each. You have the sword vent, you have the advent card, the final vent card, you have the Dragredder card. Now going back to Kamen Rider Ryuki. Now to convert this one into a guard vent, all you have to do is take out the pegs at the near the shoulder pads. Now there are also pegs here for the guards. All you gotta do is just latch those in. Yeah, now he looks like he's using guard vent. there's also a ball joint over here, so you can lift those guards up, so it gives Ryuki a lot of room to move and room to do his signature poses. And then let's replace the hand with one of the holding hands. This one is very special because this is the holding hand for the advent card here, and then let's remove the other one for the other accessories, just like holding the sword vent and guard vent together. The problem, what I read so far from one of the bloggers out there, is that it takes a while before you get used to him holding the card. It is stable in my opinion, but it says a lot of reviews says that the card falls down if you're not really careful in using it. So try to not really widen the fingers, but try not to amend the fingers so that he can hold the advent cards. Strike vent. Strike vent is easy. Just remove the hand, replace it with this one, and then just slide that in. It sounds, like I said, it looks easy and sounds easy, but there's a way to look if you're placing the peg guard vent in the right way. So there's a leeway to hold those, or if possible, you can lift the head up so it shows the hole where you should be placing the guard vent. So there, we have the strike vent, strike the vento, and that pops out easily, just like so. Let's find a proper holding hand, which is this. This is also a holding hand for the sword, and then just latch that inside, so it should hold well in terms of there. And there is a peg here that you should be removing, so you can place the whole drag visor in, and it should hold the drag visor well, so it's kind of secure in a way. The problem I only see is there are so many metallic paints. If you try to there's also a huge tendency that it could scratch, so there's no way to amend it unless you know someone who can paint or repaint those parts that are scratched. That's my only hesitation in playing so much, for playing this figure so much. Cool. So really what you expect with Kamen Rider Ryuki. I'm really ecstatic and really happy that I got this. So if you want to know the possibilities for this figure, and definitely you want to see one or the whole slew, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do subscribe to my blogspot for the full written review. So this is Firestarter. Thank you so much, and until my next review. Ding, ding, ding.